Chap in the bando, I don't wanna look like yo. Chap in the bando, I don't wanna look like.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well and staying safe. Today I thought I'd film a little chatty get ready with me. I'm going out for a little walk in a little bit, and I just thought I'd get a little bit spruced up for the occasion. I haven't got my standard trackies on, I've actually got proper trousers on, and that feels good to actually look nice for once. So yeah, I had a few people ask me about my makeup in my past video, so I thought I'd film it for you all. So I hope you enjoy it, and let's get into it. I thought I'd zoom you in so you just have more of an idea of what I'm doing on my face, and if I don't say the products or anything, I'll try and list them all down below so you can see what I'm using, essentially. I've tried to film one of these before, but each time I've hated my makeup, so I'm really hoping this time I don't hate it and I can actually upload it. Okay, so the first thing that I'm gonna do is my brows. Always do my brows first, just gonna take a bolo. So how are you guys doing? How's lockdown treating you all? I for one have lost all motivation I had in the beginning, essentially, and I want it to end. I want to be going on bottomless brunches and sipping mimosas and living my best life, and this lockdown ate it. But hopefully, you know, in the next couple of weeks we start hearing about, well, in the next week or so, I think we're supposed to be out of it, but what happens after that is anyone's guess, I guess. Too many guesses there. Let me know how you're doing in the comments. It is a very, very difficult time. So at the beginning, I don't know if I mentioned this in a previous video, I set out some things that I wanted to achieve during this lockdown, and I've stuck to this, which I'm really proud of myself for. I filmed a YouTube video every week and I actually love it. I'm really enjoying it, and I've had such nice messages from people saying that they, you know, are enjoying my videos and it's helping them over lockdown, which is so nice to hear. So yeah, that's also been keeping me going as well. However, over the past couple of weeks or so, I have been feeling tired, like I don't have much energy to do things, and I did notice a trend actually. When I started feeling a little bit low, I'd stop using my sad lamp, and then I popped it on before I had work one day, and it was like bam, instant energy. And another thing that that's been helping my energy levels is magnesium tablets, and they're actually supposed to help reduce fatigue, which it seems to be doing. I need to take mine today actually, and hopefully that will help. Well, it does help massively, and I just don't feel as tired and drained as I usually do. So on my brows, I use this. This is the focus. Yeah, so I put on the brow microfilling pen just at the beginning of my brows. I mean, it doesn't do much, but it just helps to give that kind of like ombre effect to the brows. And then this pen is the Goof Proof Brow Pencil. I prefer the Precisely My Brow Pencil. The funny story, well, it's not funny really, but the story behind this pencil is that I was in Boots, just minding my own business, as you do in the makeup section. And then I realised I needed more brow product, so I went up to the lady and was like, yo, can I have this pencil? And it was during COVID still, so I couldn't test it out or anything, and she was like, no, it's too light for you, try this one. She gave me the wrong brow pencil, and I was like, oh, let's just try it out. And I like it, but because the tip is just quite large and slanted, I feel like you can't be as precise. Oh, focus back to me. You can't be as precise as the Precisely My Brow Pencil, as it states in the name. So I would recommend that over this one, to be quite honest. I have also been watching a lot. Oh my god, there's a magpie. Oh my god, it's like so close. I didn't know they were blue. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, there's two! Oh my god, it's got to the point in lockdown where I'm getting fascinated by birds. Right. Yeah, so I've been entertaining myself watching Netflix. So some of my favourites at the moment are Sister Sister. It's really funny. Because it's American, some of the American references they allude to, I just don't understand, and I'm just sort of like, okay. But apart from that, it's really, really funny. It's basically about a family, two families, and they both have daughters. So a single dad and a single mum, they both have daughters. They both go to a shop, like a fashion shop, a clothing shop, and they basically meet and realise they were a twin that had been separated at birth. So it's a really, really good programme, and it's just really funny, really light-hearted, something you don't have to concentrate on and just fling on the telly. Another thing that I've been watching recently is Modern Family. So funny, honestly, you need to watch it. So I finished my eyebrows now. I think they're even. I'm not really sure. It'll do. Who am I trying to impress anyway? Not that you should do things to impress people, because you should love yourself first. I'm taking this. This is the, there we go, the 24-hour brow setter. This is a sample that I got, clearly. I usually use Gimme Brow, but I really, really like this. When it says 24-hour brow setter, it actually sets your eyebrows for 24 hours and they do not budge. So yeah, I've really, really been enjoying this recently, and I just sort of rush them up to Jesus, because we need Jesus in our lives at the moment. Brows on fleek. I'm gonna do my eyes first, so if there is any fallout, then I can just wipe it away before we do the base. The base is my favourite, actually. I gave myself plenty of time to film. I woke up at 9:30 today, which is quite early for me because I work in the evening, and I ate my breakfast, watched a little bit of Harry Potter, and then got ready, washed my hair, and then I had an issue because I couldn't find my foundation. Sorry, not my foundation. Oh my, the mirror should come out of my pan, I've had enough. Yeah, so I couldn't find my foundation, so I enlisted the help of James, and we were looking for ages for this foundation, and I can't film without it because it's one of my favourites to cream contour with. And I looked in the drawer it's usually in, couldn't find it, looked under my sofa, everywhere, couldn't find it, went back in the drawer that it's supposed to be in, thinking it's not going to be there, but I'll check. It was there the whole time. When I say this lockdown ain't it, it ain't it. So the palette I'm using is the Urban Decay Naked Basics palette, because I'm a basic bitch. No, I'm not really, but... And I literally use 3 colours from it, but they are bomb. I'm going to try and switch it up today and use like an extra colour. So I'm actually going to, before I even apply eyeshadow, I'm going to take my concealer and I'm just going to pop that on my eyeballs. Just a little bit, because I don't have that many sins to conceal today. And I'm just going to blend that out with a beauty blender. Excuse the state of my brushes. They are V-dirty, but... I was going to say I don't have time, but I actually have plenty, but I'm just lazy, that's all. I'm not going to bother setting it because this is going to go wrong. But I'm not going to set it. I'm just going to go in with the Faith shade, the light brown. And I'm just going to blend that as high as I can. I've got really hooded eyes, and I'm not really sure what the procedure is there, but I just put it kind of higher than my crease. So it kind of still shows, if that makes sense. So blend it, blend it, blend it. I probably spend, oh my god, what the hell? I probably spend like most of my time on YouTube. I think I've blended this too far into my eye, but it's fine. We'll just make it work. I knew I just made it worse. Well, my favourite videos to watch are vlogs. So I really like to watch Zoella's vlogs because they're just really cozy, especially around this time of year, and can't wait for her Christmas content because she'll be doing bits. Oh my god, so my friend introduced me to the series on YouTube, Does the Shoe Fits, with young Philly and Chunks. It has me creasing, like absolutely crying. I was at work the other day and I was waiting for some calls, and I was just like, yeah, let me just pop on some of this Young Philly and Chunks, see what it's about. I mean, I'd watched it before, but it hadn't been continuous. Watched it with my friend and I was howling, like literally crying with laughter. And then I had a meeting and I had to be like, compose myself because I was still thinking about it. It was just so funny. Right, I think we are okay on the eyes in terms of that transition shine. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush so I can go like into the abyss a little bit more, and I'm just going to use the colour next to it, which is Lockout. That's what I feel like. I am locked out of the pubs. Anyway, I'm just going to apply this to the outer corner of the eyeball, and it just creates a bit of depth. Talking about depth, do you ever wonder what is in the great depths of the ocean? Have you ever seen the film The Meg? I think it's probably, I don't even know, did the Megalodon exist or is that a fictional thing? I don't know. But imagine if you're just sailing the seven seas on you know, daddy's yacht on the Mediterranean, and all of a sudden a Megalodon just comes up and eats you. And it's like, bruh, that's not what I signed up for. All I wanted was a little bit of sun. Rude. Right. So I'm just going to blend those two shades out. And as you can see, it's created quite a smoky effect. I'm going to go in with this. Oh god, if this ruins it, I'm going to cry. This is the Kiko eyeshadow in 131. Just a nice chocolate brown. I'm just going to go in with a flat brush and pop this on the lid. Ooh. I'm just going to extend it up as well, so it kind of adds to the effect of the smoky eye that I would attempt. The Zoom calls are back in. I've been, well, not really. It's not, I feel like it's not the same energy as first lockdown. Like, I was Zoom calling, quizzing most weeks, but because this lockdown, most people are still working, you know, it's not the same. I don't think I've done one quiz this lockdown. Maybe I need to get on that. I'm terrible at quizzes. I think one of the quizzes I did last time I probably got like 1 out of 10, and that was probably a lucky guess. I'm terrible at general knowledge. It's a surprise I have a degree, like honestly, I don't know how I did it. Anyway, I'm going back into this palette. This video is all over the shop, all over, and I haven't even gotten to the base yet, and I've been filming for 20 minutes. I just chat shit. Anyway, I'm taking this brownie purpley shade here, which is the colour Lethal, and I'm just going to do my wing. I need a moment of silence for the wing, so I'm probably going to talk, and I'll probably just, yeah, catch you in a second. Okay, and these are the eyes. What I'm going to do now is take a brush and just blend it so it's not so kind of stark, if that makes sense. Just a little bit smokier. Boom. I'm just going to clean up under the eyes and then I'll be back to do the base. So what I do first, I just take this is the MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus, and I just spray this as a base under my face. That rhymed. Especially as we're all wearing masks at the moment when we're popping into Tesco's, this just helps to set the skin basically and makes it stay on longer. So it's like having a bath. I have a fan to set my face down, but I left it in my room. So okay, so when my face is set, I'm gonna go in with this foundation. I don't wear foundation often. I pretty much stick to concealer if I want to wear makeup, but if I'm feeling like I need a bit more coverage that day, I'll go in with this one. This is the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue Hydrating Foundation Stick in the shade Spice 08. That is a mouthful and a half. And it just is a really good foundation. I think it's probably medium, but it's buildable if you want a fuller coverage. So just put some random dots around my face. I'm gonna take a beauty blender and I'm gonna wet it again for extra coverage, like extra staying on power, and I'm just gonna pat that into my face basically. If anyone has any podcast recommendations that they'd love to share, please let me know. I only listen to one podcast, and that is The Receipts. So funny, they're so down to earth, and it's just a really good podcast. I've been listening to it for ages, probably since I was in second year. So over 2 years I've been listening to it, and it's just really good. But I feel like I'm quite impatient, so to listen from a podcast from the beginning is just quite long. It's like with the receipts, you don't have to start from scratch in order to understand what they're saying. I mean, sometimes they do have private jokes, but not private jokes, but jokes that they've done along the way, so it kind of makes sense if you've listened to it for a long time, but you don't really have to have listened for a while to understand. I'm gonna go in with my concealer. I have the Revlon Colourstay concealer in the shade Medium Deep, and I just pop this under my eyeballs. At the start, I think it was at the start of this lockdown, or just before we went in, I had a singing lesson. It was a free trial. For those who don't know, I like to sing in my spare time. I just like to do it, and I'd like to improve, so I just wanted to get a singing lesson. And that was really fun. I was so nervous, and I hadn't sung properly in a long time. The last time was probably in like February, and that was fun. I really miss it. Let's talk about regrets, because I don't have many regrets in life, and I think everything happens for a reason. But my biggest regret was listening to other people at uni. That was it. So in first year of uni, I joined the Stage Society, and I loved it. And I remember there was a lot of older people who were part of this other society, like a jazz band. And I looked up to them, and I wanted to be in it as well. And I was like, I'm gonna audition, but someone had said like not many first years get in, and I was like, okay, maybe I'll try next year. And then the next year I signed up and never went to my audition, and I regret that so much. I just thought that I wasn't good enough. And I think we're all kind of guilty of that. We all think we're not good enough. I definitely compare myself a lot to other people, and as a result it means that I stop doing what I want to do because I think I'll never be good enough. And then third year came, and I found the confidence to join, and I auditioned, and in my first audition, I think I forgot the words or something. I swore in the audition, and I was like, oh crap, I'm probably not gonna get it, or like, that was just so like unprofessional, I don't know. And I got a second audition, and then I ended up being like part of it, and Unfortunately, due to Corona, I didn't even get to have the full year, which is so annoying. But for the very short time I was there, I absolutely loved it. I think it was one of the things in uni that kept me sane, especially in my 3rd year. And I just really kick myself for leaving it so long. I should have just done it sooner, because clearly I'm good enough to be in it. I guess my point is, you know, everyone's different, everyone's on different journeys. If you want something, just do it. We all grow, we all progress at different stages, and just because one person's, you know, further up the ladder than you doesn't mean you're never going to get there. It just might take you a bit longer. This is what I couldn't find. This is the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the colour F13. I really like it. I just think it gives a really natural bronzy effect to the skin, and it's just so nice. So I'm going to take this on a brush like this and apply it just on top of my brow bone. Oh no, what's happened here? I look a clown on this side. Don't worry, we'll fix that. Happens frequently. I'm just going to take the brush I use for my concealer and my foundation and just blend that out slightly with that brush, that thing, and just like pat around so it's just a little bit more subtle. I'm just gonna go under my chin as well. But yeah, the singing lesson was really good, and I learnt a lot. Apparently my range is really big. Big? Is that even the right word? She was just telling me all of these like theoretical stuff, and I was like, okay. So yeah, it was really fun, but I didn't go for the second lesson because it was a little bit too expensive. So what I'm going to do is try and find a different singing teacher and see. We're nearly done here, we're nearly done. It's probably like the longest get ready with me ever. I'm going to go in with blush. This is the shade Beam, and it's just a really nice natural blush. I just pop that on my finger and apply it where you smile, basically. And you don't need much at all. This is the Fenty Beauty Killawatt Foil Duo. So I've got this pink shade and this purple. I'm going to go for the pink. I'm just going to take a little bit. What I'm going to do actually, I'm going to go in with my Fix Plus again. Ooh. Okay. And then we want the skin to be slightly wet before we apply. So I'm just going to go in with the foil. I hope this is nice because oh yeah, I'm feeling that. Might actually put some in my inner corner. Oh honey, that's it, it's done, it's done. I really like that, mate. I'm gonna be using this every day. I've just done my mascara. I've taken the Cosmetics Superhero one. I didn't like this when I first bought it, but now that it's kind of dried up a little bit, I really do like it. It kind of gives me these really nice voluminous lashes. So now I'm going in with the lip. This is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Club Hopper, and I just take this shade to line the lip. Okay. And then this is the Zoella and Colourpop collaboration. This is the shade Little One. And I just got this in the centre. I think we'll leave it alone. Yeah, I'm feeling that. And we are done. This is the finish makeup look. I really like it. I don't know if you can tell by the smile on my face. Hopefully when I'm editing this, it looks as good as it does on the viewfinder. I'm actually gonna have to go out like this, so let's hope it does look good. So that's it, guys. Thank you so much for getting ready with me. And as I said, you know, leave how you're feeling down below. Hit me up with some podcast suggestions, and I will see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe. Bye.